everyone, and welcome to Storytime with Miss Ward. Today's story is The Good Egg, written by Jory John, illustrated by Pete Oswald. Oh, hello. I was just rescuing this cat. Know why? Because I'm a good egg. A very good egg. It's true. I do all kinds of good things, like I'll carry your groceries. I'll water your plants. I'll change your tires. I'll paint your house. And your tree and your body and your ground. I don't think he's a very good painter, but he's going to paint. He's going to help you paint. If you need any help whatsoever, I'm your egg. I've always been a good egg. It's been this way from the start, even in my earliest days, back at the store. There were a dozen of us living together under one recycled roof. There was Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelley and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank. That seems like a lot. Just saying, that does seem like a lot. The other 11 eggs weren't on their best behavior. They weren't exactly good. They ignored their bedtime. They only ate sugary cereal. They threw tantrums. They cried for no reason. And they broke their stuff on purpose. They broke their own stuff on purpose. Eesh. Meanwhile, I tried to take charge. I tried to fix their bad behavior. I tried to keep the peace because I was a good egg. Oh, they're swinging from chandeliers and coloring on the walls and, poor little good egg's trying his best to do everything right and clean up after them. A very good egg. Nobody seemed to care, though. Oh, poor thing. Looks like he's being bullied. Every night, I was exhausted. My head felt scrambled. Probably because they were sticking plungers on your head, bro. Then, one fateful morning, I noticed some cracks in my shell. Yikes! They were everywhere. Aw, poor thing. My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself. The pressure of making sure everybody was as good as me. They gave him an IV full of yolk because the inside of him is the yolk. And, like the inside of us is blood, but that's funny. I was cracking up. Literally. Something had to change. I'd had enough. I don't blame you. I told Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelley and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank that I was leaving. I can't be the only good egg in a bad carton, I said. Blah, 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 they replied. Aw, they didn't care. That's sad. I left that night. I wandered from town to town. The hours became days. The days became weeks. I lost track of time. I was alone. And apparently he grew a beard through that time. And it looks like he tried to make his family out of the rocks by putting faces on them. Out there on the road, under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. He needed a shave, apparently, because he looks much better without the beard, don't you think? I took walks. I read books. Great egg expectations. The Wizard of Eggs. Ulysses. And Dragagula. Dragagula? Like Dracula, but with an egg in the middle. That's hard to say. I floated in the river. I wrote in my journal. I found simple moments to be quiet. I breathed in, I breathed out. I even started painting. You painted an egg. Okay, whatever. For once, I found time for me. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal. My head no longer felt scrambled. I started to feel like myself again. So I've made a big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. This time, I know what I need to do. I'll try not to worry so much. Although it's a little hard to do when they're literally coloring on you. Goodness, stand up for yourself. I'll be good to my fellow eggs while also being good to myself. That's the way to do it. Here we go. Hooray! Everybody missed me. I missed them too. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Clegg. What's up, Shell? Aloha, Shelly. Heyo, Sheldon. Hi, Shelby. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? Howdy do, other Frank. Sure, once in a while, somebody's still a little bit bad. But it's not like before. Here's what I realized. The other eggs aren't perfect, and I don't have to be either. I'm okay with that. There we go. Have a little fun in life. But, yeah, don't try to go around changing other people's behavior. It never works out. Because you can't. You just get frustrated. I wish someone had told me that in 2nd grade. I'd have been a lot happier. Yep, the old carton is back together. We're a solid dozen again. And they're being just as bad as before. Someone literally has a hammer, and that guy's being annoying, and he's probably aiming for him. And they put, how dare they? They put underwear on that egg carton underneath. Wait, underneath, what is his name? Does he have a name? Underneath the good egg. How dare he? That's rude. It's good to be home. Well, I hope you enjoyed the good egg. Join me next time.